Hey, how's it going out there? This Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer, that's RicT. We talk about Philadelphia sports and craft beer. Uh, I'm starting off with a nice Jersey beer, a little oldie but a goodie.
Okay,
Uh,
low vis.
Le Viz, Le Viz Magnified Double Dry
Okay.
Hop.
Shout out to my
Eh,
boy, our my magnifier rep, James. Watch our show every week, by the way, and always a big Eagles fan.
Dude, I like the head brewery guy, man. I met him a few times.
Yeah, good
Awesome
dude.
guy, man. And nice head, nice body for a low pale ale.
Yeah,
And
what's that? 4.5.
yeah, I'm starting off low because I started the night early again.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. I don't judge the way other people drink. That ain't my spot. I say drink whatever makes you happy.
This is such a good beer, though, man.
It
If you're
is.
looking
It's a
for a
good
nice pale
session.
ale, it is so good.
It really is.
I, I haven't drank in a long time, and drinking it right now is just like, damn, dude, that's awesome. It's probably nothing compared to what you got in your cup there, good sir.
Well,
That is a
listen,
nice looking beer there.
listen there, feller. This ain't no pissing contest. Hey, I always say, just drink whatever you love. All beers are good beers.
Right.
Listen, I drank a Carton Whaler the other night, or not the other
Oh
night,
yeah.
earlier tonight, while I was watching the Flyers game. Listen, I don't get on here really and say bad things about people's beers, especially not in Jersey.
That's my
But I'm
on
gonna tell,
deck.
but I'm gonna tell you
On deck.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. It's a beer I won't ever buy. Thank God it was
Really?
given to me. Listen,
Yeah.
Augie's a great dude. I love Carton, but I,
All
I
right.
won't ever buy that beer.
I've had it before. It's nothing. It's all right. Carton. I feel like they
I'm
the
not saying against all Carton. I'm just saying that
right
one.
right
I
Weller.
won't.
So
I
you
won't
weren't a
get that
fan?
again.
Oh wow, man, that's a big move, man. That's a bold statement, Cotton. Damn.
Well, listen, I like Carton beers, but I don't like the
Yeah.
Whaler beer. That's just not
Now, why
wasn't
why would you say that? Was it like a
I,
different yeast strand that they use, or
well,
like?
I'll be honest. I don't know if it's a different yeast strain. I'm guessing probably not because, certain breweries kind of yeast strain by, um, it was very thin and the flavor
Okay,
was a little off putting to me and
right.
the
Then
nose
that's
wasn't very attractive. And listen, these are things I
right.
look for in a beer. Listen, I'm not down in Carton. Yeah, I love Carton.
Right.
Augie's a good dude. It's just that
Just that
specific beer
style.
wasn't for me. And
Okay.
so anyway, not even that beer. Here's what I'm drinking right now.
Oof. Oof.
This is
That's hot. That is
yeah. I mean,
nice
this is
looking,
from
man.
Bissell Brothers. It's called
Ah, man. There you go.
Here's to feeling good all the time. And I'm hoping that's how we're feeling after Monday Night Football coming up this week.
Yeah.
So that's why I went with it. Listen, I think I had it one other time, I mean 5-6 years ago, but
Yeah. That's a nice color, man.
it's
Beautiful
it
beer.
that's next like this is what I want. I didn't mean to bury
Yeah.
Whaler. I just grabbed it out of the
Right.
fridge because it was a lower ABV. And I didn't want to be all fucked up when the
Oh, trust
podcast
me.
started.
I know you like Carton, dude. Like, what's
Yeah,
their
listen,
original?
boat beer is probably the best session
Yeah.
beer out there in my money. And
O
I love O
Dub.
Dub.
What's that? Coffee. What's that? Coffee
Oh,
cream
yeah,
ale.
the regular coffee and the listen, I
Yeah,
like
that's it. Yeah.
Carton, but I don't like Carton well. That's all I'll say.
Okay. All
And
right.
yeah, and O Dub's a great one. I remember nights hanging out with Dahmer and J.
Right.
Rue and Carl after the Bob Seger concert, drinking a bunch of O Dubs up in North Jersey. And we're at a concert at Homedale, man, and them things are fucking drinking good. So don't get me
Right.
wrong, I love Carton, but just not the Whaler. But
Not
this
well.
this is
All right.
nice. The fucking here's the feeling good all the time from Bissell. I think it's about sorry, lighting in here is not great. It looks like about 7.8%. And it's
All right.
fantastic. I mean, all the things I'm looking for: nose, color, body, taste. I call it the Mount Rushmore of craft beer.
Well, I started off my day at Tanner Brewery in Haddonfield,
Nice. Shout out.
and I'm gonna tell you what, man, there's some good beers, dude. And I know the head brewer. I met him a few times at Torbit. Awesome guy, and I've had his beer at the Jersey South Jersey Beer Festivals.
Nice.
The brewery was really nice, and the guy that was managing tonight, there's a couple owners. The guy Joe was really nice to us, and it was my buddy John's birthday, and
Oh,
it
happy
was such a
birthday,
nice
John.
setup. Yeah, shout out to John, man. Happy birthday, happy 50th, buddy.
Oh wow! Yeah, shout, that's a big birthday. Dude. That's a big time. That's one of them. Whatever it is, the milestone birthdays.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
say, John. Happy birthday, bro, man. Keep making amazing
yeah,
beers. Cool dude.
yeah, man, awesome guy and
So
great fucking beers he makes. And it was really neat. They had like a couple of tables set up by the equipment. So
nice.
they had an open tab. We get a beer, and then it had like a couple tables. He must have had about like 25 people, back there, man. It was a really neat time, man. It was awesome,
Dope.
awesome setup. Yeah.
Nice. Well, shout out to John and Tanner Brewing, man. Two awesome, awesome dude, awesome brewery. And it's so fucking wild the way the universe. It's funny you bring up Tanner. I had two bar guests in today, two dudes. We just had me talking. I overheard them talking about they're going to Tanner or something. I don't know, whatever it was.
Okay.
And I get to talk to him. I said, hey, my buddy, one of my buddies knows the owner. I really want to get over there. I've heard good things. They were raving about it. They were talking about, I think, a stout that he was drinking over there that he really liked a lot. And then he told me what I was shocked to hear. He's like, yeah. And right near there, the owner of fucking Tanner also owns Cantina Press, the Mexican joint over there, right near there.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't know that. I was like,
didn't know that.
really? I was like, that's fucking awesome. Now I'm definitely getting over there. I'm going to go get beers and fucking tacos.
There's 4 owners of the brewery. And, dude, everything I had tonight was real clean and crisp. I had a cream ale, awesome cream ale. I had a their IPA, Mosaic IPA was really good. And then I had I guess Oktoberfest or something that was good. And,
Nice.
I tried to drink fast because I knew I was doing the podcast. So I just like, let's just get these in, dude. I was like, hey, nice to see you, all the Bond crew. I love you guys. Gotta go.
Well, I was wondering. I was honestly, and I would have been cool either way, because it's your boy's birthday. I was like, I wonder if DeeTer's going to even do the podcast. I was going to text you at one point, but then you sent the link. I was like, okay, he's still alive.
Yeah, man. We started early. We started at 7. A couple hours. I was good. Yeah, it was cool. They had it was a great time. It was a surprise birthday, and like my buddy Mike was like trying to get him to come to the brewery. It was like a little bit of work, and he was shocked, dude. He didn't know like we were all there. It was so good, dude.
Oh, dude, that's so great, man.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Nice. Well, shout out to John and Tanner, man.
Yeah. Last weekend I went to a couple breweries. Kane, man,
nice.
Awesome stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff picked up the Antede there, and there was like 4
For anybody
variations.
that's new to craft beer, Antede is a night to end all dawns. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, man, awesome stout. One of my favorites.
Oh, it's a great one.
Let's see. Yeah, and they had dripping maple in bottles, so I picked up that, and they had
They have Holy Nights, by the way.
Yes, I had a glass of that, dude. Oh,
so
my God,
good.
So good. So good. Oh, man. I was double fisted. I had a stout in one hand and an IPA in the other, dude, because I had a couple of nice stouts. All right. My buddy Kenny, he's coming on.
That's cool.
A Seattle fan. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let him know.
Well, let me put my Eagles hurts hat on. Won't let me tell you what. Yeah, man, this fucking beer is banging, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Source Brewing too.
Source, how was that?
Awesome stout, and they had an IPA from I guess it was a collaboration with Eddie Alvarez, the UFC fighter.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was neat
Jersey
too.
guy, right?
Yeah. Well, I think he's Philly. I'm not sure.
Is he?
I know he's
okay, yeah. So, Philly, Jersey. Okay.
Right.
Speaking of which, is that Jeremy Watts joint the Source? Didn't he? When that kid used to be brewing over at Carton, weird how it works. That thing, back to Carton.
Really? I didn't know
think
that.
so. Yeah. I listen. I could be wrong, but I think that's Jeremy Watts, and I think he used to brew with Carton. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Such a nice setup, dude. It's like on a farm. And then they have a nice deck, dude. You can look out. It's cool as hell, dude.
Nice.
And the stout was awesome that I had.
Shout
the IPAs were not too bad. But yeah, here he is. Here is Kenneth. Let me bring him on. There's Kenny. Can you hear us, Kenny? Are you there?
Yes, I can. How same thing, likewise? All good?
Yeah. Maybe focus the camera a little bit more. The other yeah, there you Yeah,
I like
it's
this
good
guy
enough.
already.
Kind of like center it if you can,
It's almost like flying a helicopter. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you are, buddy.
Opposites. Okay. Good.
Oh
Good.
man, I love the shirt, Metallica.
No,
Fucking
fucking A,
banging.
though.
Awesome.
Yo, happy to be here. One question: if I got you, I don't think have you in the headphones if I'm hearing you here, right?
You're good. I think there's no
I mean, I
circle
hear
back. Yeah,
No,
you're
but
right.
what I'm saying is I shouldn't be hearing myself like everything. Shouldn't everything be through my headphones if I got Bluetooth or no?
I don't know.
No, I think you're all right, man. There's like
Okay.
usually if you're all right. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
all
all
right.
good.
Let's
all
do
good.
this. Huh?
I'm
All
just
good?
not used to hold on. Let me see. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, so basically, yeah. So the headphones aren't doing anything for me. So I guess
Okay.
they're not.
Awesome then.
So,
Yeah, man. There you go,
good.
boss. There you go.
This works.
Hey, and there's a comment, Gregory. Yeah, you're good there. Yeah.
Yo, Greg, what's up, big cat?
Yeah,
Greg was at the bar earlier.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm just glad we're all plugged in, man.
There
I'm
you go, bud.
technologically
Yeah.
sound. So glad to be
Now-
with you guys. What's cooking?
Now, are you still in Jersey or are you back in Seattle, bud?
No, I'm back in Seattle. I made it back on.
Okay.
I flew out last night and I got here pretty late and just been sleeping it away, man.
You from Jersey originally?
Yeah, Hamilton.
Oh, nice. Well, shout out, dude. Word up, cuz I'm a Deptford kid.
For sure. Yeah. I heard good things. I was very close to coming to the bar. So next trip down for the summer for sure.
You'll have a great time there, dude. It's an awesome joint.
Yeah, I heard. I've been asking around, man, and everybody's saying it's a good spot over there for sure.
You always got a seat there, kid.
I haven't been out in that area in a long time. Now that's what? Turnersville.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for sure, man. People know. So,
shit.
Yeah, man. DeeTer, and I apologize again. I love you. I tried.
Ah, man, right back at you, man. Yeah, we tried.
Sure,
we'll get together sometime, buddy. No
happened
problem.
with that Army-Navy game, man?
Oh,
dude, what a game that was.
Dude, what brutal. So I thought Navy always was the, is it
they
the
used
last
to be
years? Is it kind of okay.
Army's doing really good, and Air Force, man, Air Force is killing it, dude. They're both
I know.
fucking doing better.
Them. I remember taking some bets on Air Force and definitely being happy. Sure.
Yeah, they got the old coach. Was it Nia Matadolola, Hawaiian guy? He was a really good coach, but he retired a couple years back, I think. And I think they're trying to find their way now, man. So Navy, it's struggling, man. Yeah. So
what division are they in? If that's not a dumb question.
No, it's a good question, and they are 1A. I mean, they're in there with all the big boys, which I think is kind of messed up because
they play good teams. I mean,
right? They should have their. I really feel like there should be a conference where it's kind of all, I don't know, that level. Like, I don't think, not that it happens, but I don't want to see Navy playing against Alabama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. That's kind of the same with some of the soccer, but that's a whole nother thing. And now we're on college football. Any thoughts on the last four? Deserving, not deserving, and Heisman too.
Also. All right, so I'll jump in. I'll say Florida State got fucked. Listen, I get it. They have a backup third string quarterback, but that's not the case. That team went 12-0 in a great conference. They played LSU early in the year when LSU was number 4 in the country and whooped them. And they got fucked because Nick Saban, they wanted the viewership ratings in there.
What was the big injury though with Florida State?
I think both their quarterbacks, first two.
That's what I say. Like right before the real important game, I know somebody got knocked out. It was a real
Jordan. And that kid's a great player. I mean, that was a terrible injury.
So I think that fucked them too. But I mean,
that's my thing though.
I think out of those teams, I think they would have probably gotten probably gotten. But Florida State's always a solid team, and it was hard to argue with their record too, man. They just got bad luck, man. That kind of sucked. But
Well, it was all about money.
But I'm a Canes fan a little bit, and me and my buddy, he loves the Knowles, so we always go at each other.
Nice.
So it's a nice, friendly little rivalry.
So
you know
that's
me,
me.
DeeTer. I got like 5 teams.
That's like
this
me,
kid's
kid.
all over the
Dude,
place, man.
Michigan's my favorite team, and my best friend Terry is an Ohio State guy. So we fucking bang at it too.
Yeah,
I think that
the dude I
Michigan
watch
thing's
wrestle
gonna be
with,
a good
Bobby.
team.
He's always
I know.
a Canes fan too, man. So they're out
Yeah, I
there.
remember all them. That's back in the day, those Canes teams, man. Some amazing, crazy teams. But yeah, man, college has been great. I haven't watched college ball honestly in a long time, and this was the first year
That's
I
great.
started watching. And dude, with Washington on their run, and dude,
It looks
it
so
was a
good.
year to
Michael
come
Penix
back.
Jr. is a beast.
Yeah, man. So what? Like on my flight, they already picked the Heisman. I didn't even realize this. It's already done.
Yeah, the kid from
Wow.
fucking LSU won.
Well, I heard.
Oh, speaking of which, when you come to the Hob, one of my good friends is Mike Rozier, who was a Heisman Trophy winner. He's in that motherfucker all the time. Shout out to Mike. One of the coolest
wait a
cats you'll
minute.
ever meet.
I'm not familiar. Rozier, where is that?
1983, University of Nebraska, dude. The Big Red Machine.
Yeah, he
Was
played
not
for.
familiar, but I remember some of them Nebraska teams were filthy, man. Always, always.
You know who he played with there?
run
He
the
played with
ball.
Tommy Rathman, Roger Craig, Irvin Fryer.
Oh wow!
I mean, it's a. I mean,
Dude. He's still a beast too, man. The guy's
he's a big dude.
Yo, what's the Irving Fryer? My buddy Viro. That was his uncle, man.
Nice. Shout out to Irving Fryer.
Absolutely. And then DeeTer, you were mentioning Irving recently,
right? Because I took a cab to the Uber to House of Brews, and I was like, "Yeah, man." I dropped the name Mike Rozier is usually up there. He's like, "I used to play midget football against this guy, and he was on the team with Irvin Fryer." And then he goes, "Yeah, when I played track in high school, I was running against Carl Lewis." I was like, "Jesus Christ, that's some name drops there, man." I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. A lot of local sports guys there, man. That's
South Jersey putting out some talent.
You know, all those running backs coming out of Jersey, man. Look at I'm always got some stuff.
Yeah, Ron Dane out of Overbrook won the Heisman at Wisconsin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All those guys, man. They
My
love
boy Hassan Reddick on the Eagles out of Haddon Heights, aka Camden.
Yes,
was
sir.
the Eagles running back Clements, right?
Yeah, Corey Clements from Glassboro.
Yeah.
Nice.
So many, man. So many. Westbrook, wasn't Westbrook a local guy?
Villanova.
Yeah.
But still, that's still local.
Yeah,
man, I'll tell you the truth. With the Eagles and their struggles now, they need to bring I'm missing that Westbrook, the screens and all that shit.
Man, you make a great point, sir. I'm gonna tell you what, I just met you, but that is a great fucking point. I've been saying that shit. Where has the screen game gone? Seriously, where's it gone? Andy Reid used to run that shit so well here.
Dude, I got on my list here. I'm like, Swift not being used right. So that made me think you got a person like DeAndre Swift and just, I mean, it makes me think screen, do what you did with Westbrook.
Word up, cuz.
And another thing, what happened to the dude from the Seahawks that we got?
Right, Rashad Penny. What the fuck? This guy averages 7 yards a carry.
Dude,
where's he at?
Something's wrong. Like something must be either
he must not be learning the playbook. I don't know what it is, or he pissed off somebody's wife. I don't know.
I don't get it, man. And then they asked him about it, and it was basically if somebody gets hurt or something, he's like our last resort. It's fucking crazy, man.
Dude, I'm with you, cuz I know where the fuck is this guy? And that guy's a stud. When he's healthy, he's averaging 6.8 yards a carry, and you know better than anybody. I mean, you're a Seahawks fan. This guy's a beast.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. There has to be more creativity. The play on, man. It's a head scratcher for me. I mean, now going back to this last game with the Cowboys, as whoever said Mailata or whatever, the play calling really wasn't bad for that game. The previous
Turnovers.
awful, but at least they did move the fucking ball.
No, yeah. Listen, they could have won this game. They beat and shot themselves in the foot over and over again.
Yeah,
it's just
I knew they were going to split, dude. Yeah, I mean,
I know. I didn't think they'd sweep Dallas.
Yeah, but just the way we lost once again, was demoralizing, dude. It was fucked up. And now you go into Seattle, which is not an easy place to play.
I've been saying that all week. This is no easy game. It's a fist fight in the phone booth.
And
now, how do you feel being from Seattle and being an Eagles fan? Like, what do you feel like, man?
No changes at all. I'm always Eagles number one. I got my Dolphins my second team as usual, which I'm kind of hoping they pull something out, but I don't know what the fuck that was the other night in Tennessee or that game. What the fuck happened?
That was like us against the Jets. They just kind of slipped.
But
slipped up.
It happens. Tennessee, they've shut down some decent teams. It's weird. They got a good coach and a good defense. Whatever.
Yep.
And Tyreek Hill, you take him out of the ball game, that changes everything with it.
Right.
That
dude's like the cheat code. You know what I mean? You have him.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That should be his nickname.
Yeah, I mean, so it happens, but the AFC I think is wide open just because everybody keeps losing and really, when it comes down to the NFC, I don't see much more than a few teams looking.
There's 3 teams, and there's no respect to Detroit, but it's 3 teams. It's Philly, San Fran, Dallas. Somebody, mark my words tonight, one of them 3 is going to Super Bowl for an NFC. I have no disrespect to Detroit.
Yeah, I do. Detroit, I don't know what's up with them lately. They're like the same thing last
year.
They're
not there yet.
I thought that they would do a lot more. Now, granted, last year I think they had more injuries in the beginning of the year, which fucked them up. But I don't know what's going on with them this year. It seems like Goff is not the same as last. I don't see anything positive. Well, dude, I'm feeling the Ravens, but at the same time, I kind of think
that defense is fucking nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty, but I also can see them losing as well as like a team that's like, you know what I mean? They look so dominant and they look like, yo, dude, you're not going to beat them. And then you're like, oh shit, what the fuck just happened? So it's one of them. You're not totally AFC is just so wide open. I feel. I don't know.
I agree totally, dude. This dude is like
the went against Lamar Jackson last week, and Lamar Jackson had like 30 some points in fantasy league. Man, hit dude was on fucking fire.
No,
man.
but hold on, no, right. But fantasy doesn't equal reality. They lucked out to beat that fucking Rams team. That Rams team gave them that game. They should have beat that fucking Ravens team.
Dude,
fucking Rams shit the bed late in the game, man. On that punt return in overtime, dude. Like, come on, dude. Punt coverage in overtime? That's how you're going to lose a game? That's unacceptable.
Game. They were losing the whole fucking game.
The Ravens were down the whole game.
But that's what teams, like when the fucking
Eagles, that's what good teams do.
Good teams do,
That's what I try to tell people about the Eagles. They're like, oh, the Eagles suck. They got blown out twice. Guess what? The Eagles are still 10-3 and still beat Miami, KC, Dallas, Buffalo, the Rams, who just almost beat the Ravens. Now, the Dallas. I mean, I love how people are breaking their ankles, jumping off the Eagles bandwagon. Hey, listen, I'm not giving up on this team yet. I'm not selling them short. This team got a lot of fight left in them.
I don't know if you see the title of the show, Eagles fans, is it time to panic? I heard it on the radio this week. I was like, oh my God. Come on, dude. We're 10-3. How could you panic, dude?
Well, and people, crazy. Listen, I get it. I see it. The defense looks like shit and the offense looks like shit the last 2 games. But let's not forget, this same Eagles defense that held at their height of the season, that Dolphins offense, to 10 points. You held that KC offense in KC to less than 20 points. Listen, I know it sucked the last 2 games, but don't sell this team out yet because they ain't dead yet. They are not dead.
But okay, I absolutely agree.
There you
but
go, Greg.
A big but is coming. If they go out and do the same shit that they did at Seattle, which I don't care where you're at, it's a tough game, whatever.
Yeah.
Seattle is really not a team that you should be let beating you.
Even AJ Brown said, like, our passing routes are lame. You know what I mean? They're not. They're matching up with
team in the NFL on third down. That's a big fucking problem, dude.
Defensively.
I don't know if we still are. But
AJ Brown said the Cowboys, man, they were firing out on their plays. Or you know what I mean? Like it was a quicker pass, and Hurts is just sitting back there waiting. And then you can't do that, man.
I don't know if he's carrying a little injury, if he's like, there's definitely he's definitely more tentative. He's definitely holding on to the ball. I mean, there's so many instances where he could, I don't know what he's doing. He's definitely a little, the last couple of weeks, not how he was in those clutch games that he played great in Buffalo. Okay. Some of those games, sure, he didn't play great, but they still won and they still gritted it out. And the defense, got together. The defense is not showing that fight anymore. They're man, it's almost seemed like they're starting to point fingers within the team, everyone. And I get it. 2 blowout losses will do that. It'll fuck you up.
Sure.
But
sure.
You gotta take that. You still got to take that with a grain of salt, because listen, you got to, as much as I hate to say it, well, I mean, the Niners are probably not arguable. They're the best probably team in the league all around. And Dallas,
but that's the same Niners team, though, that lost 3 games in a row this year to bad teams.
Right,
true.
Yeah.
But you got to look. The Niners lost on a stupid field goal. They should have won that game. So, I mean, they're still... For
McCaffrey's a fucking beast.
He's an animal, dude. That's the best fantasy pick I ever had, dude. I got him too. First pick in my fantasy draft this year. I was like, finally, I nailed it.
Yeah,
but
I was
man.
Round 4. I was a 4th pick, and that's the guy I picked, dude. And I've been killing it with him. I'm in the playoffs, so
doing all right. You got McCaffrey 4th round?
Yeah,
no.
4th pick.
4th overall.
Wait a minute, dude. Someone let him go to 4 in your league?
Yeah.
That's
wish I was in that league.
Dude, that's absolutely crazy. Who went 1, 2, 3? If you don't mind me, or if you remember.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Hold on.
It was a while ago.
Justin Jefferson, Derrick Henry, probably. And I was worried about Bgse.
Austin Eckler.
Dude, I'm so happy. Eckler was probably a good pick.
I'm so happy. Eckler's still good.
He's always fucking
Ken has been firing from the get-go, dude. Ken, awesome, dude. Thank you for being on this show, buddy.
Dude, I got plenty more notes. I got Jersey notes. I got Philly notes, and I got Birds, and I got Hawks, and I got soccer. So whatever you tell me, I'm ready.
Dude, I can't wait till you come to my bar. I can hang out with this fucking dude anytime, drink beers, and talk fucking sports. Shout out to this kid.
On another note, hold on. I brought my drink because I don't drink. So this is my this is like watermelon juice, dude. It's fire, dude.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever seen
cannabis water.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
They got a passion fruit one. They got a pineapple one. And this is the regular, dude. My wife gets them. They're fire. Nice. Real good. So this is my contribution. So salute.
Well, hey,
all right, man.
And
salute,
then
bud.
Also salute. Hold on.
Cheers.
I'm sorry, I'm a little retarded with the camera. And also these, I had to come through with these. Mom spaghetti.
Nice.
And a little blue waffle, which is a guava
man,
brunch.
he's something else. This guy.
I like this guy, dude. This is our people, man.
Dude, check it out. Remember Airheads from back in the day?
Yeah.
Cherry Airheads. And
so when I was at Monmouth University, this was like my best friend, dude. There, we used to drink beers and solo cups on the quad and do hacky sack and shit and hang out, man.
And this is a bag that I made by myself, actually. And this is when I travel. I got my little Hendrix over here in the corner. Hold on. But, dude, I packed that sucker, man. This is a brand out of Cali, man. The Backpack Bros.
Nice.
Crazy.
I got a really nice sativa I got blasted right before I got on the show. So that's why I'm actually a little happy and giddy tonight.
Nice.
It was on
how about
South
you, DeeTer? You can't say.
I was on South Street a couple weeks ago. And we were at Braha Schmidt, and we went to
Braha Schmidt.
I
who was
heard
that one?
Good things about that spot.
Yeah, and we headed up that brewery, Humble Parlor, which is fucking phenomenal. So on South Street, though, there was a marijuana museum, right?
Yeah.
And my buddy went in there, and I was like, let me check out this museum.
What did they have
So-
there? What was it about?
There was it was the cheesiest museum I've ever seen. There's a couple pictures when you walk in, and then there's just like two old heads back there at the register, and their glass, were they had like a bunch of candies, pre-made joints, pre-made blunts and all. And my buddy, bought a few things. And
that was that place you were telling me? Okay, that's funny.
And the guy goes,
no?
Yeah, I think it was good. I couldn't tell you. My friend said it was good.
You got edibles or smoke?
Yeah, they had candies and all that shit. But it was fucking funny as hell. I guess they get around like the whole like not selling the PA because it's a museum. They're like, thank you for your donation.
Oh yeah, that's they do. That's right. That's right. Thank you for my pleasure.
Yeah.
They're like Chick-fil-A over
Keep
there.
the museum going, dude. Beautiful pictures.
Yo,
Beautiful
I
pictures.
like this cat, dude. This guy is our people, cuz.
How good. How good.
Mm.
Oh man.
Oh shit, dude. Oh god. So maybe some hockey. We'll talk about some hockey.
Yo, it was
Yeah.
going into a shootout at 3-3. What did it finish?
Lost.
Shit,
I think to the Preds. The other
No,
night?
that was
they
that was
got
2 nights ago. Tonight was Washington.
Oh no.
4-3.
Shootout?
They got it tonight, dude.
We
They
won
got it.
nice. We won in the
Yeah.
shootout.
Nice. Yeah, Flyers been doing it right, man. I'm happy.
Yeah, 5 in a row, and then the last game against the Predators was bad, dude. They lost in like the first.
Still got a
18
point out of it. Yeah,
seconds,
18 seconds
man.
in overtime.
Oh
no
god, that was
shit.
heartbreaking.
Man,
It was so
we
heartbreaking.
still got the
man.
overtime point.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude, they've been playing well, man. I've been getting some of the games out here, and dude, it's about time. It's awesome.
now you follow the Krakens, the Seattle hockey team.
Not really, but they're not too bad. They got a pretty good squad, man. They're not bad, and the rink is literally right up the street. I got my fucking.
Oh, awesome!
I got my. I busted this off the wall. Where the fuck? Hold on for a second.
The Gretzky.
Yeah, I busted my Gretzky off the wall, so I've been rocking a little. I got that. Had the Iserman at home. All the old school throwbacks. When I go stay at my mom's, I dig up all the old school shit that I was like had growing up and stuff. So it's always a throwback, nostalgic.
You went down to AC this weekend, right? How was that, man?
I was friggin' Mr. AC. That's what I had on my list. I wanted to tell you. I know maybe add an element to your show.
All right.
Like a food type of thing, dude. Let me tell you. I brought my mom to this place for dinner for her 81st, and we had went last year for her 80th.
Wow, 81st. Wow,
It's
that's awesome, man.
God bless.
Thank you. She loved it. We had a great time, but the food, man, the place was outstanding. It's called Cafe 2825, and
25.
Shout out.
It's been going for a while, but to tell you the truth, I just learned about it maybe a couple years ago, and
okay,
dude, I mean, like, you know how picky of a fucker I am with
yeah,
food.
you are picky,
you know,
but man, you travel everywhere, man.
I've been all over, did all the Italy. I mean, this is like straight up, like, dude, they do it. I mean, granted, I guess recently with everything, they've definitely upped the prices. The prices it's up there, but it's definitely a
everything, dude. Everything's high, man.
I know, but
Philly is insane, dude. Anything you buy in Philly,
dude,
it's nuts now.
But you know, definitely a special occasion type place. But every dish was like a 10. Like everything was fucking amazing, dude. Really good,
man.
And what was it called again? So we can give a shout out to it.
It's Cafe 2825, and it's been around
in AC.
Yeah, AC, right down by
Check it out
over there. It's real small little joint, not too small. You know, pretty loud in there because it's like, you know, it's a pretty happening spot. Very hard to get into. I come to find out, my brother-in-law ended up knowing the host, and he ended up marrying the girl and knocked up the girl, got the kid. So I'm like, oh, now we got the hookup. So Yeah, dude. But once again, that's definitely a special occasion type place. But dude, they do
Nice.
the table side homemade buffalo mozzarella. They do like a burrata. They do like a cheese wheel pasta, black truffle with
Oh
dude.
shit, dude.
It's stupid. It's like really, really like, dude. If you want to go there and spend a little dough, it was the four of us. Not to put on blast, but you're gonna spend about $100 a head with drinks.
Yeah. Well, that's about normal anywhere you go, man. If you're going somewhere's good, I
And
like going to that the Brick Farm Tavern, which is a favorite. Troon is my favorite brewery in New Jersey, and anytime we go up there, it's like $500, $600.
Where is that? Up north or Central Jersey? Or
what's it like, Flemington, Ricky?
No, that's Hopewell.
Hopewell.
Okay.
Hopewell.
Well, where the hell is that?
Yeah,
that's probably, I'd say that's central, right?
Yeah, it's central.
I guess if we're
yeah.
Like past
I don't know.
Monmouth? Past Monmouth?
A little south, I think.
Yeah, south of Monmouth.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be too far.
And it's so goddamn good, dude.
Yo, and check the vapes out. Hold on, why can't I find them? Yo, check these little vapes. They look like a thumb drive, dude. They got the little glass on. It's the same flowers as the other stuff. It's the Cali brand, and they've been killing it.
What are you going with tonight? You going with a sativa, I'm guessing?
No, dude.
You indica guy? You hybriding it?
Dude, ask the Turk. I am sativa normal. I'm like dude, I always need.
Oh, so you got an indica to bring it down?
Always, usually.
Nice.
Like
Well played,
funny
sir.
I used to rock the sativa all the time, like when I was in college, when I was younger. But now it's just like, I don't know. I just, man, usually
Nothing wrong with that. I still love a good indica. I go sativa because I need to stay awake. I'm tired. I got 2 little kids.
The pictures that this dude sends me of like the different flowers and stuff, it's just insane.
You are cut of our cloth, sir.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find like a true sativa or a true indica now because everything's a hybrid now. So it's like, everything is moving towards that, and like disposable vapes, like these guys, these instead of the cartridges, and the disposables are kind of cool. I mean, you kind of, you lose them a little bit, but they are pretty handy, and they kind of like, no one even really knows what they are, so it's kind of cool. My wife prefers it, so I don't look like a total blazing pothead when we're traveling and stuff. So.
Dude, I love the time we live in. You remember when we were young, dude, when we were like 16, 17, where you had to sneak off behind a fucking porta potty to smoke a joint, and you're like, oh, I hope everybody knows I'm high.
Dude, so check it out. Watch this sucker when you hit it. And it's all live resin, so one hit.
And what's your milligrams like on that?
1 gram. It's just it's a gram.
About a gram a hit?
No, I'm just saying it's a gram. It's a gram vape. So basically, this sucker, honestly, 3 weeks it's lasted me.
Really,
dude? I'm like, honestly, I don't. Yeah, because I mean, I don't hit it every 5 seconds. I smoke well, but dude, it's so strong because it's like live resin. You don't really need. You don't really. It's like basically like taking a dab, and it tastes exactly like flower. It's really nice. Really, really chill. So
I just love putting people together. You know what I mean? I just love putting people together, dude.
DeeTer, welcome to my world. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
This is the Clout King. It's called the brand.
Nice.
And the strain is this is the lemon cherry turds. Everything's lemon cherry now. It's like the new Gorilla Glue or Blue Dream. It's like lemon cherry gelato or whatever.
So this is what I'm rocking on tonight after hitting a couple of the puffers of the sativa.
Oh, nice.
Little Delta 9.
That? Oh, okay.
Big fan. It's a great fucking. It's the double IPAs of fucking cannabis water.
Oh,
they use Oregon resin, and I think they ship out like North Carolina on the East Coast. Somebody told me. I don't know.
Have you tried that squeeze stuff? The stuff you get in dispensaries? It's like the nano drops.
The black shit.
No, it's like a little liquid, and it comes in kind of like a real
Yeah,
small.
yeah. Is it like a droplet, almost like a dark color droplet you would drop in a beer? Or
No,
no?
not at all.
Okay.
It's like clear liquid, and they make
Oh,
like peach tea. It's really bomb, dude. And
I
you
have
just
not
put
tried it yet.
it's real
This
good. If you get
Treehouse
it at
beer.
any of the Jersey
Shout out
dispensaries,
to
it's
Al.
really good.
It's pretty damn good.
What's
I got
that?
this from this is
Oh, nice.
Treehouse, Massachusetts. Juice Project, Citra Galaxy.
Dude, that's
Pretty damn
crazy. It
good.
doesn't even look like a beer. It looks like a book. That thing is crazy looking.
If we're changing beers, I'm changing too. I got no
What's
Couth,
that?
no Couth
What's that?
from
Fidens?
Fidens.
Oh,
A lot of
no,
people would probably say I have no Couth. So
that's
this
a
beer
good
fits.
dude.
It's
We
all
always used to
Galaxy
say
double
that.
IPA.
Salute. I love it.
Salute, buddy.
And my other buddy would say, "You have no couth and you're not debonair."
Word up.
But yo, dude,
Oh,
my
shit.
sister hooked up the shirt. How fucking good did she do? The
Dude,
Metallica.
that's awesome, man.
I was so
Metallica.
happy, man. She hooked it up, dude. So
Nice.
cool. I hung out with the nephews and the niece, the two nephews. Man, it was awesome. The kids are
Oh, that's great.
fun, man. Fun. They keep
Yeah, I
you
gotta
on your
get-
toes.
Yeah, I gotta get out to Seattle, man. I was out there when I got out processed from the
Please.
Navy.
Please.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest experience that I had. You know what I mean? But
yeah, it's different, you know, time and environment, atmosphere, totally different.
beautiful
different
fucking
ballgame.
trees, the whole redwoods you guys got out there, and the
it's a
whole
beautiful
ferry
place.
system and shit. You know, it's a calm place. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a beautiful fucking city, man. Very, very
yeah,
pretty.
it's very different from the Philadelphia area, which is like high speed, always going. You know what I mean?
High stress, high anxiety, fucking wound so
Right.
tight. This whole Northeast corridor, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's definitely chill for sure. I mean,
I remember being on the ferry, man, and they had a like a bar on the ferry that you could sit and drink a beer while you're like doing the whole like ferry thing.
Yeah, yeah. Same with me. I remember me and my wife took the ferry over to go to Lewis, or I think it was Lewis, for where Dogfish was. We took it out of Cape May.
Okay.
And we took the ferry over there to go to Dogfish Head way back in the day when Dogfish was like the shit. You know, everyone's like,
Dogfish is
and
still
listen, I pay mad respect to Dogfish. I love them.
Yeah.
But we took the ferry from, I think, Cape May over there to Lewis. And that was a cool time. They had a bar on there.
You could take the ferry all the way to fucking Vancouver, Victoria Island here, dude.
How's Vancouver?
Fucking dope. Really
I hear
cool.
that a lot. People
Really
say that, dude.
Yeah, really nice. It was like a young city, like really fun, like a lot of cool spots, a lot of cool bars and nightlife and shit. A beautiful, beautiful women. People are super cool. I've been to Montreal too. I did both sides. And Montreal is very cool too. Cold as shit, but real cool. A lot of dope clubs. Dude. One of the best strip clubs I've ever been in my life, Club Super Sex, dude. Shout out to Super Sex. I think it's closed now, but dude, let me tell you, you could get like a live sex show for like $20, and it was like absolutely insane. But dude, like Canada, it's always a good time, man. Always a good time.
Now, do you still DJ, Ken? Do you like do any?
It's been a while. I got friends that still got the setup and everything. So every once in a while I'll throw back. But you know, it's still a love and a passion of mine. It's just got too expensive, and you know.
So real quick, I
love it though.
I didn't get a question in on time because I am curious. So you're in Seattle, and I don't mean to sound fucking ignorant as far as geography. I love geography, but how close is Seattle to Canada? Can you like drive there, or do you got to like fly in?
Yeah. It's like usually when me and my wife we used to go skiing because I hurt myself real bad in fucking rotten Camelback after. We used to go up to Mount Airy Lodge. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Mount Airy Lodge.
I remember it, Mount Airy.
So I used to go small little mountain up there, and had a good time, family time. And then all this crazy shit happened. Pops passed away, and we went to this friggin' Camelback trip. And it was like a bad omen from going. My pops wasn't there. Dude, went friggin' night skiing. I almost fucking died, deep, bro. It shit was, I don't know how I didn't get paralyzed, but it was like night skiing. I had just smoked a blunt, and I hit this, like, it wasn't me. I had hit this like thing of ice, and bro, just I lost it. And I
Oh, no
fucking,
shit.
dude, my shoulder went from here. It was just totally dislocated. They had to like friggin' chopper lift and
Dude,
cut me out of the mountain.
Jesus.
It was crazy, dude. I thought I couldn't walk anymore. So that was fucking up there. I went up there, fucking never skied again, never did any of that. Well, this was snowboarding because I thought I was a cool guy. This is when everybody started to snowboard. I was a good snowboarder, but it was just pure ice and just bad conditions and fucking, dude, it was crazy. So
I skied a lot when I was younger, and night skiing was so cool, man.
I was a great
I used to like
skier.
night school because it wouldn't be that many people on the slopes.
It was just the conditions, man. I was a good skier.
Dude.
So I hit the fucking jump. I fucked myself up. I never go again. And then so we move out here, and my wife is like, we gotta check out Whistler. So dude, we went up to Whistler, and she skied, and I'm like, nah, I'll chill. And then the next year it came back and started skiing, and I just started skiing, dude. And that was my thing, dude. So I got back into it. And dude,
man.
Whistler and Blackcomb. I had a buddy that lived in Lake Tahoe, which was sick, dude. We got like fucking 2 storms when we were out there. It was like 7 feet, 8 feet at a time, like fucking during like a couple days. Dude. Yeah, like Tahoe would get dumps, like epic fucking dumps out there.
Do they get 7, 8 feet like in a storm?
Like in a couple days, yeah, dude. Like we went both times we went to Tahoe. We had some pretty pukey, crazy, and like awesome ski, like awesome. And Utah's amazing too. Like the snow out there is like they say it's like different.
This kid travels everywhere, man. He goes
it's
everywhere.
Amazing. It's like I thought people were talking shit when they said like the snow's different in Utah, but it was pretty impressive, dude. All those.
I thought I traveled a lot with the Navy, going around the Pacific and stuff. And this kid's like, well, did you check out this area? Did you check out that area? This kid goes everywhere.
Yo, kid, honestly, I got to give a shout out to you, kid, man. You raise your vibration, dude, and your fucking frequency. Good for you, man. You're living the fucking best life you can. I'm serious, dude. I read that shit, cuz the kid raises his fucking vibration and frequency. He's living his best. Listen, if something sounds like has excitement, he does it. And shout out to you, kid. I wish I was doing that. Shit.
Dude, my wife is a huge influence. She wants to, you talk about travel, like she's like she'll go anywhere, like by herself, like whatever. So
she's fucking mad respect, kid.
So it's awesome when we go out.
You guys got kids?
No, that's probably
okay. Well, I get it though.
We're able to do it.
No, I know, but that listen, I want to travel all the time too, but I can't. I can't. I can't. I got 2 little ones, and I want to trade it for anything. That's my whole world. But yeah, I hear you.
But my one buddy, I'll have to say, it is a rarity. My one buddy, John, like for instance, when we got married in Italy, like his son came, his like both of his kids are like super, like more travel than most people, and they're like under 10 years old, which is pretty.
If I could afford it, I would. I mean, I don't have the bread for it.
Well,
right now, I don't, but I will.
It's absolutely ridiculous because, before we took advantage of good prices. Now it's like, the same places we go, it's like, at least double the price, dude.
Well, because
everything is.
You used to go over to like Greece and stuff, right, man? Like,
yeah, Bulgaria, Portugal, Albania, all those countries are pretty
so fucking cool, dude.
Pretty inexpensive, you know what I mean? Like to go as far as, but now, just to go to Asia, they'll hit you for like, 15 for a ticket. Before it was like 500, 700. Now it's like,
right.
They got crazy.
Yeah, when I used to go to Japan, I think it was like 800. Now it's probably like double that.
Exactly, dude. So now, it's annoying to do that. Then you gotta, worry about fucking, who's sick. Everybody was hacking on the plane on the way.
Who's coughing around?
I'm like, what? I'm
COVID
like, what
and
am I
shit. I'm like,
catching?
dude, every time someone sneezes, I'm like, cover your mouth.
Yeah, dude, bad.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
then-
Sue, by the way, my girl Sue. I know she watches the show. Listen, she coughs in my face 4 days a week at my bar. Love you, Sue. Fucking typhoid Mary, dude, coughing in my face. I'm like, cover your mouth.
Dude, I had to break out like two masks, man. People were hacking on the plane.
I know, dude. Soon we're all
something
going to
was
be like the
hitting back.
Emperor from fucking what was it, He-Man, dude? Or no, not He-Man. G.I. Joe. Remember that motherfucker was ahead of his time. He either had a veil over his face or the metal shield. He knew.
Dude, something hit the East Coast because it was bad. Dude, everybody was hacking over there.
They're dosing us through the air, man. These fucking things are going. I smell it. I smell it. They're fucking. It's like putting fluoride in our water. I'm telling you, they're fucking dosing us, man. Seriously,
All right,
I know it's a different podcast. I'll be on that podcast later.
Since my phone accidentally went to the Eagles, you see hold on, I had my Eagles thing here. Here, my Eagles Seahawks thing. And by the way, shout out to Pop Dukes from like the fucking 80s with this thing, with the headband.
That's sharp.
We got some predictions on the game. What are you guys thinking? Talk to me.
I don't. Oh man, God, listen. I love you to death, kid. You're the first time on, but I don't pick the Eagles games on here. I feel like it's bad luck. I can't. I can't.
No scores.
Well, hey,
Oh,
it's coming to the end.
What do you think they need to do better?
Listen, real quick. I love talking to you, kid. You're right on my fucking level. I love this kid. But I'm telling you, all week, my job is basically a sports talk radio show. And here's where I'm at with it. Listen, sometimes it's okay to get humbled and get your ass kicked, because you know why? That's when you get better. You don't get better when shit's easy.
Agreed.
So here's the thing. Maybe let's just go back to basics. Maybe next year you're going to take the guys out on the practice field and say, hey, what's the couple things we do really good on each side of the ball? Let's do that and see where we go from there. Listen, I don't need you to get intricate. I just need you to get back to basic and doing what you do best. And I think if you do that, it's a game you can win. Seattle's a tough place to play. It's the hardest place in the league next to maybe KC to play. But if you go back to basics, I think you have the talent to win this game.
I'm not a big fan of the whole poker face that Hurts has. He's just sitting there, just looking straight, no feelings whatsoever, man.
It's a little
you got to get pissed off, dude. You got to get pissed off. You need to tell people, hey,
I think that's a great point you make, DeeTer. Listen, that is a great point. That's a fucking great point.
Like
all the best quarterbacks ever, the Peyton Mannings, John Elways, the Tom Brady's on the sideline. They're going pissed,
man.
Now,
you can't step away from it.
I might be reading
it's a great point.
A little more, but I feel that maybe that face represents Hurts going, man, I want to do it a certain way, and coach is trying to do it another way. I think there's a little disconnect there.
Maybe a little Michael Jordan.
I don't think that he agrees with what Sirianni and the
more Chris Johnson.
I think that
you need to run the ball, man. You need to run the fucking ball, right?
Absolutely. It's not rocket science here.
Right. Seriously. You're making us.
Well, you have the best offensive line in the league. You should be running the ball regularly.
You're making us a one aspect team. Passing. You're killing us doing that, man.
You got Goddard back now. There's no excuse. You got that outlet there. Friggin' you got all we got to do is not drop the fucking ball.
Yeah.
But the great part about that is that's fixable. That's fixable.
Yes. Exactly.
Right.
And like I said, we were moving the ball. It wasn't like we were doing the right thing. We got the offensive line. You got players like Swift. We're not injured. Use Penny. Throw him out there on the sideline.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I don't
or
get
even
that.
get him out there on like a 3rd and 2 to get me 5 yards, just to send a message. It's almost like sending your fighter out in hockey when you're sending your bruiser out. Like, we need a little energy in this game. I'm sending my 4th line Sandy
Dude,
McCarthy out
look
to
at
go
Where,
punch
where,
somebody the fuck out to
where's the
get the team
screens,
going.
man? Where's the screens? Where's the play
Yes.
action? You know
Yes.
what I
And
mean?
dude,
Like, stop running the quarterback. You have fucking
Thank
running
you.
backs.
Thank you.
yeah.
Run the fucking
And,
running backs, man.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
Yes,
quarterback, you
sir.
can tell that he may be carrying something. He's not 100%. Don't not, fuck that.
Right.
You got the outlets, you got the
I agree.
receiver, you got your tight end back. The defense has
Yeah.
got to wake up, rush the passer, do what you're doing, do your thing, and score some points. I just don't understand the Swift thing. It's a head scratcher. But
Yeah,
I
the
Yeah,
mean,
it
guy's
is,
too
man.
good to not be getting more
He's
touches.
good, dude. Like,
yeah,
what's
I
going
mean,
on, man?
it's silly. And then Penny, if you look at his numbers in Seattle, it's like he did work, man. So I don't get it. They must be
You
seeing
know,
something that I don't know. They must know something that we don't know. Or let's put it that way.
seriously.
I mean, something's
Yeah,
up with
I
that.
know you guys are going to be on for a few more before we do our picks, but I'm going to go take a piss real quick. I'll be back.
Yep,
All
yep.
right.
Yo,
right.
how about friggin' Aguilar actually doing well this year?
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
team's he playing for now?
I don't even know, but I've been
He
hearing his
was
name.
with
Maybe
Raiders,
the
I think.
Ravens. Maybe the Ravens.
Ravens. Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
But
But he's doing pretty well,
yeah.
It's crazy. We hated him.
Yeah. Well, we didn't hate him. He just didn't
You
do
know.
well. And then that one dude
That was like
called them.
Namdi Asamoah. Remember him?
Right, man. It was like big hopes, and it just
Yep.
didn't play out, man.
That was wild. And he was like, oh, supposed to be one of the best corners ever. Yo, how about Al Harris doing great as a cornerbacks coach? What the fuck, man? It's crazy. He used to live next to me in St. Joe's, Al Harris.
Well, I feel like a lot of our Flyers players, when they leave us, they do better too, man.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
too.
yeah, you're waiting for a goddamn Stanley Cup, and they go somewhere else, and they win a damn Stanley Cup, man. It's wild, dude.
I know, man. I know.
So, I picked up this beer here, Honor in the Fog. This is
nice.
a New Zealand hop. It's a pretty good beer.
New Zealand, huh?
Yeah, and that's like the
nice.
big thing right now. Like, it used to be Oregon. Like, Oregon was like the big hop place for United States hops, but now like you got like New Zealand, South Africa, and hops. Hops is like a strand or family of a cannabis or whatever. So it's very weird, like, to grow it because it's kind of like a vine or whatnot.
Sure, yep.
So there's only certain places that they grow the stuff, and you cannot grow a New Zealand hop in America because it has like rights. You know what I mean? Like,
oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
They probably different, nicer weather too. It's supposed to be beautiful there. You ever been?
Oh, yeah, I've never been. I've been to Australia a few times. I've been to Sydney twice, Brisbane, Perth
Melbourne
a few times. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I heard Australia's a good time.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. People are fucking nice as hell too, man. And food's awesome. Good fucking beer. Good time, man.
Sure. Definitely. I heard both New Zealand and Australia, Sri Lanka. We want to go. I heard that Jordan's supposed to be cool. All these crazy places, man.
Yeah, it's nice to see the world, man.
South Africa for sure. But don't get snuffed in Johannesburg though.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's gangster there.
Real?
Oh yeah, Johannesburg. They tell you not to travel through Joburg. Yeah, you don't play. A couple of Iskra's co-workers are from South Africa, and they're like, "Yeah, you don't play games in Johannesburg as like a tourist." Just travel
It's a
PSA,
travel
FYI.
advisory
Yeah.
there. Yeah, just a little
For
tidbit,
sure.
a little bit. Yeah.
Same with Egypt too. They say
Holy
Egypt
shit!
could be a little rocky.
What's some of the cool places you've been in Thailand, man?
All the islands, man, and definitely Chiang Mai is probably my favorite of Thailand. It's like the
Because I've been to Pattaya, I've been to Phuket, I've been
yeah,
what's it?
I've actually never been to Phuket. We haven't been to PP where the beach was filmed, the DiCaprio movie. We've been to everywhere else basically though.
But I see like
Bangkok.
the islands you go to, man, they're fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah, we try to go to where the tourists are not. So we went to like
Right.
Koh Kood, Koh Tao, like places to snorkel with. Dude, there was nobody. I went to the one place in Koh Tao. It was like has this huge. You go to the top and it's just like a huge like horseshoe circle. It was absolutely gorgeous. And I was out
Nice.
there snorkeling with the turtles out there, just chilling with the sea turtles, man. Just one of the most peaceful, like coolest things I've ever done in my life. Really,
That's
dope.
mad
I was,
fucking respect right there, cause that's fucking
Really cool. Like not worrying about a shark because there's really not that in Thailand. But dude, let me tell you, on the other
love
end
to
of
do
that,
that shit.
dude, when I went to Maui for the first and second time, I brought my sister out there before she got married. So that was like her trip for her and her dude. Dude, we went out there and I had all this list from all my surfer buddies that went to surf, and they were like serious surfer buddies. They were like sponsored by Quicksilver and shit. So they gave me all the good spots, but they forgot to tell me that they're like super shark infested. Like
Wow.
that.
Well, that's a
Dude,
good point.
Let me
You
ask
might want
something
to
though.
put it.
As a surfer, what do you do in that fucking situation?
Yo, let me tell you something. So I go but the one good thing, not knowing about it, you're not afraid. So I had no idea. And my sister the whole time, and she's like, "You're crazy." She was like, and some of them you had to like swim all the way out, dude. It was like a part of Jaws, dude. Scary stuff.
No
Big.
shit.
Yeah, there was some, but absolutely amazing snorkeling and big stingrays and like crazy stuff. But I didn't see any sharks, thank God. But yeah, dude,
I did some good snorkeling in Guam, and it was so cool because it had the old like the barbed wire crosses. You know what I mean, like to prevent like World War II, like
interesting, like boats.
Yeah, dude. So you had like all these like crosses that used to hold barbed wire for them to like prevent people coming on the beach. And now there's like all these like fucking cool tropical fishes and shit. It was fucking wild, dude. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of that, did you hear about the submarine they found with like hella drugs off California?
No.
Dude, they found like kilos and kilos of cocaine in like a submarine, dude, like recently. It was fun. It was funny. I think I seen it on Bill Maher. He was like, that was our coke.
That's where it went.
He was like, that was coming to us.
He was he hit up an assistant. He's like, stop looking. They found it.
They found it. Yeah, that's
crazy.
pretty much what
exactly,
it was.
Man.
All right, well, we're getting on that hour mark, and Ken, so fucking grateful for you to come on the show. So awesome, buddy.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm so sorry I didn't make it for the World Cup edition, and I actually, of course, because I predicted the World Cup, so that's why I didn't make it. I had my whole book. I had everything, so maybe we could revisit it another time.
Right. We definitely have to have you come back on and talk about soccer, because I know your knowledge of soccer is like fucking beyond anybody I know.
Well, we got World Cup coming up here in a year or so we could talk a little preview of that. And we got games coming to Philly, we got games coming to Seattle. So when is it? 2026, I guess.
I think so.
Tell you probably know better than me, bud.
Yeah.
And speaking of Seattle, the Philadelphia. It's weird. I don't know why I know this, but I think the Philadelphia Union, the first game they ever played was against the Seattle Sounders.
Yeah, I went to it.
I was going to say, I think that was the first game they ever played. I don't know why I know, because I don't watch soccer.
Dude, it was on Cinco de Mayo, and I brought my wife. And
which is weird, because that year it fell on the 5th of May.
Yeah, and it's funny. Dude. And dude, we sat in the supporter section, and it was like mayhem, dude. It was awesome.
Oh, the Sons of Ben. That fucking
man.
area is nuts, dude. They're all like sitting there banging the drums and shit, dude.
This stadium here, like between the Seahawks and the Sounders game, sick, dude. I was here when the Sounders won the MLS Cup and they beat Toronto. It was friggin' awesome. It was like it holds. It was like almost 70,000 people. It was
dude.
awesome.
Listen, I know it's my first, but you're living your best life, kid. You keep whatever you're doing, raising your fucking frequency. Keep it up, kid. You're the fucking
yes, sir.
You're the way it is. Seriously, dude. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're raising your frequency to the best level. You're living a good life, kid. Keep going.
You, man. You guys, all you guys, man. Appreciate you guys having me, man. Thank you.
So real quick.
Let's wrap it up.
Do picks?
Come on. Yeah, let's do some picks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I think the Wee's like done hit. You know, I'm going. This is I'm like 9 levels of sativa right now, dude.
I'm going to start it off,
dude.
I'm going to start it off. Let's do it.
Go, right, you go.
So I got the Vikings with 3.5 over the Bengals.
Nice. Wow.
All right. And then Steelers.
Yo, I picked up Jake Browning this week for fantasy.
It's been playing good.
Last game or so. Quarterback
he's a UW guy, so he's been balling, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Bengals are fucking bad shape.
No, they're not. Not the last game or two. They're playing good football right now. They're playing good football.
Yeah, and I mean the Vikings are in. I think the Vikings are in worse shape.
And they just. I think they just sat Josh Dobbs, didn't they? And they're bringing in this other fucking guy.
Did you see that the Vikings game? It was 3-0. It almost went to overtime.
I know how bad is that, dude? That's a fucking travesty. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is what I deal with. You know, yeah, just put something out there.
You see the game tonight? You see the game tonight?
Most of it I came in here, but Raiders were fucking smoking them.
Dude, it was 42-0 at half.
And shout out to my boy Chris Kennedy, dude. He asked me at work today. Yo, he said, Rick, should I start the Dallas defense or the Vikings defense?
When was the last time you heard any football team getting 63 points? Whoa. That's insane, dude.
Well, earlier this year, the Dolphins scored 70.
Dude, Antonio Pierce is trying to save his job.
I know. The Raiders are garbage.
Yeah, Antonio Pierce is trying to save his job.
And
my second pick is Steelers with the 1.5 over the Colts. I don't know.
No,
all right, go ahead. Keep going, because I got to get the picks in. I'm going to go play online poker.
Go ahead.
Drink beer.
I got Denver with 4.5 over the Lions, which probably ain't going to happen, but
I hope it happens.
Yeah, the Lions have been doing pretty good, but I feel like Denver is kind of ramping up.
All right, Crawford, you want to make your picks, or do you want me to do mine?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. So I'm taking Cincy, giving 3.5 to Minnesota, just because Minnesota's stat jobs. I think it's a dumpster fire. They tried, they almost got back in, but the candle wicker fizzled. So I got Cincy. They're playing hot right now. Jake Browning's playing good football. I have them covering the 3.5. I got Indy giving Pittsburgh, and I usually don't like to pick it against Pittsburgh. One of my good buddies, my boy Pittsburgh Bill, great dude, love him to death, but I just think they're in a spiral downward, and I think Indy's playing hot, and my boy Gardner fucking Minshew.
Minshew Mania, baby, I love that.
Yeah, listen, it's a real thing. It is a real thing. It's a real thing, and I think they win. I think the Colts sneak into the playoffs. I do, and I think they're like the Jacksonville last year. And last but not least, I'm taking Atlanta, giving 3 to Carolina, just because I saw it on there. Carolina's and I was just like, well, Carolina fucking sucks, and I think Atlanta's fighting for the division lead. So, there it goes.
That's all right. What do you got there,
I got
Kenneth?
another beer, dude. It's a Treehouse. It's called fucking God of the fucking Forest. 7.8%. Now, at this point, if anybody ever watched our show or you're new to the show, watch the last 15 minutes because that's when we're at our drunkest and or highest. And it's the best part.
The last show was so funny, dude. I close out the music and everything, and I'm just sitting there looking like, oh, yeah, I need to end this.
This is the real shit. This isn't ESPN with producers in our ears. This is real fucking shit. This is good stuff. This is the reality.
I watched today Pat McAfee's show, and they brought
And he had sleeves on.
JJ
The first time I
Watt.
ever saw Pat McAfee with sleeves was today. And at least that must be a thing because if I'm just known to it today.
JJ Watt, and everything was going good, and then JJ Watt said fuck on ESPN.
Good.
It was like,
Good. Good.
It's like we need to stop this right now. And it happens, dude. It happens.
It
We
should.
are
It
on
should.
ESPN.
It should.
We're on YouTube, Bgse Network. Check us out. Two Birds, One Chef. Like and
Also
subscribe.
known as if nobody likes us and we don't care.
Anybody think
That's our battle cry.
Geno versus Drew Lock? Does it matter?
Yes.
Who's playing, and is Geno going to be
Well, I
hurt
think
again?
Geno's playing, but dude, listen, this game scares the shit out of me.
I think
It scares the shit out of me.
Just because of the way they were talking on 94 about it, like how like Seattle's defense is trash.
Dude, that place
and all
is
this.
so fucking hard to play at. That is one of the top 3 most dangerous stadiums to fucking play at. I hate playing there.
Because listen,
It's scary.
Seattle's going to do exactly what the Eagles should do. They're going to try to keep the ball out of the air. They're going to try to run the ball with Walker. They're going to try to control the clock. Exactly what the Eagles should do. And I hope both teams do it.
I'll be honest with you. It's a scary pick for the Eagles. I'm not touching that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just
I'm scared to death. I'll be honest, and not much in life scares me, but this game does.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna get through it. I
hope so. Listen, if they get through, I always say, I know everybody in the league was waiting to pounce on the Eagles. Like Jason Kelly said, no one likes us and we don't care. And they're like, the Eagles are 10-1, but we hate them.
Yep.
Bam, 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 bam. We hate Philadelphia. We don't want them to do well. But the problem is we were that good. Now we shit the bed 2 games in a row and we got humbled. And sometimes in football, like in life, when you get humbled, the best part of you comes out because you just said, yeah, I just walked through the fire. So I'm definitely tougher than I was before I went through it. So I think this might be a blessing in disguise for this Eagles team.
We are a talented team, and I wish that we get over this little hump.
The hay is in the barn, as they say. The hay is already in the barn. For sure.
But listen, isn't this the same Eagles team that held that vaunted Dolphins offense to 10 points, beat Kansas City in Kansas City, beat Dallas, beat Buffalo, beat the Rams out in their place? I mean, listen, this Eagles team, everybody's like, oh, I want to give up on them. This Eagles team has done some pretty fucking impressive shit quietly already in this season.
Being an Eagles fan is never easy road. It's never easy, dude.
Why?
It's never.
Regardless of all that said, this is still the test week. If we falter this week, I understand. Yeah, we might do.
Didn't San Fran lose 3 games in a row earlier this year against 3 pretty mediocre teams?
Yeah, but
now everybody's riding their dick about they're going to win the Super Bowl. My whole thing is, listen, Dallas and San Fran are playing their best football.
For sure.
Right now. I want the Eagles to be playing their best football in January, going into February. Hey, listen, the NFL in a month changes real fucking good. I know a month ago, a lot of teams weren't thinking like they are now.
Same with baseball. I know, it's crazy. All of a sudden, it's like you're so hot, and then boom, cold. It's just baseball.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the NFL. This is how it is. There's so much parity in the league.
As they said, the Cowboys game was the test game. This is the true test.
Here,
Go on the road.
here's my thing about the Cowboys too. I want to say this, and anybody's listening. I don't know if anybody does. Hey, real quick, just like all y'all, I'm an in-depth football fan. I watch everything.
Cowboys.
The Cowboys will do what the Cowboys do. The Cowboys will have a great regular season, talk a bunch of shit. Everybody's riding their dick and pumping them up, and then they'll shit the bed early in the playoffs. That's what they do. That's their MO. And that's what they'll do again this year because that's what they do. That's who they are. The Eagles have turned into the Rocky Foundation where we always equate it and make it somehow to be like Rocky.
We're getting on that.
Then we just made ourselves the underdog. This is where the story begins. We're shit's about to get really good.
15 minutes there, Ricky. we got to close this out. It's on top.
Hey, listen, we're here for a reason.
I hear it, man. Fucking, it's time to
passion,
buckle down, though.
Passion.
That's don't get complacent with this week. Is all I'm saying. Like,
I agree. I'm scared to death of this game. I am scared to death of this game. But if they lose it, they'll probably win the last 3 in a row. Going to play.
But listen, how about if the Eagles go out there and fucking whip ass? Then everybody
maybe, and I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, but I don't think
they're giving 3 points on the road.
I don't think it'll happen. I think it'll be a close game, and I think both teams are going to do the same thing. I think both teams try to run the ball and control the clock, which they should. It's not going to be a throw fest, but maybe it turns into a throw fest. You never know.
I'm scared to death of this game. I'm scared. I won't bet it because I don't think the Eagles will win it, but I hope they do.
I'm not scared.
Who the Eagles got after the?
Well, I think the Eagles lose this game and then win the last 3 in a row and finish 13-4, which will probably get us the 5 seed, and we'll play the winner of the NFC South, which will give us a win.
Tony Videtto.
Giants. Who else? Giants.
Giants twice and the Cardinals once after this game.
Oh, interesting. All right. Oh, Gannon. Can you imagine?
Listen, Giants are playing really good football right now. What do they call them? Tommy Cutlets or whatever it is up there? The kids play good football. And listen, since Kyler Murray came back, that Arizona team's playing tough.
Dude.
Yep.
We need to end this show. It's got to go. It's got to wrap up.
Look at DeeTer panicking. What are you doing? It's like Danny DeVito in Taxi.
We're going to win against the Seattle. We're going to kick ass and Giants.
I hope we win all. I hope we win the next 7 games in a row.
Yeah. Fuck that Tony Videtto. Fuck him, dude.
Hopefully everything is all back after the Seattle.
Tony Giants.
Tommy Cutlets or whatever, and you got this guy's over there running shit up there. Like, what's going on? This guy's running shit. Tommy Cutlets.
We'll be all right.
Passing for 9,000 yards a game. This guy's going to get in the Super Bowls.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think he's the next great coming. I do. I think he's the next Tom Brady. Tommy Cutlets. I do. I think he's going to win 9 Super Bowls in his career.
All right, kid. All right, guys. Awesome time. Ken.
Good stuff.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you guys for having
me. You came out running and gunning tonight, man. You fucking killed it, dude.
One of our best shows, sir.
Appreciate it.
Ricky, always a pleasure, brother.
Always. Love you guys. Peace out. Go Birds.
Go Birds. Peace, peace. Thanks, guys. Peace out.